Hello all, I'm Shilpa Pimpalkar, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Engineering at AISMS Institute of Information Technology Pune. I welcome you all for the session of compiler design. In this session, I'm going to explain you LEX and YAC tools. LEX tool supports lexical analyzer generation and YAC tool supports parser generation. These are tools available as a command. You can give specification and based on specification, Lex tool will generate lexical analyzer and based on specification, YAC tool will generate parser for the compiler. Lexical analyzer breaks input stream into tokens. For example, if you have in source code A is equal to B plus C into D, it will be divided it into tokens like A is identifier, assignment operator, B is identifier, plus operator, identifier, multiplication operator, and punctuation symbol, semicolon. So this lexical analyzer generation can be automated with the help of Lex tool. It is a utility to help you rapidly generate your lexical analyzer or scanner. Lexical analyzer tokenize input streams. Tokens are the terminals of language. For any programming language, terminals will be identifier, operator, keywords, punctuation symbols, etc. Regular expressions defines terminals or tokens for recognizing these particular tokens or terminals for any programming language. Let's see how to specify specifications so that it can be converted into lexical analyzer. This is format of Lex specification. Lex source is separated into three sections by percent delimiter. General format is like this. You can specify definition, transition rules, and user subroutines. Let's see example of this specification. Lex specification includes a regular expression and corresponding program fragments. In between percent, as we have seen in this, in between percent, you can specify transition rules. Below percent, you have user subroutine, and above it, you have definition. So exactly same we are doing here. We are giving here regular expression for recognizing identifier. And this is subroutine main, digit and letter, which we are giving names to this regular expression. This regular expression, which is given in square bracket 0 to 9, it recognizes digit A to Z small and capital A to Z, which recognizes if anything you give in this range, it will be considered as letter. Using this regular expression, we are finding here or forming here pattern. Anything which starts with letter followed by letter or digit will be considered as identifier. This YY text is built-in variable of Lex which prints, which holds current lexeme found which matches with this regular expression. So regular expression given in this Lex specification will form token for that particular input given. Lex specification is translated into C program lex.yy.c which reads input stream, partition input into strings which match the given expression and copying it to an output stream if necessary. These are steps for converting specification into C program. As we say that Lex is our lexical analyzer generator or it is scanner generator, it generates lexical analyzer in the form of C code which can be further compiled and can be executed. So whatever specification you want to give, you can give in .l file. It will be given as input to Lex command. It will convert it into C code which is a lexical analyzer. Further you can compile it. It generates executable a.out which can be executed by giving input code and you can check tokens generated. While giving regular expression, you can use this in these forms a question mark which matches 0 or 1 instance of A. If you give a asterisk 0 or more instances of A plus 1 or more instances of A. By using these expressions, you can specify or you can customize your regular expression. For example, AB question mark C matches with AC or ABC because question mark specifies 0 or more. Even if this particular B is there or not, A, C will be recognized. One or more instances, 0 or more, so ABC will be recognized. A to Z plus all strings of lowercase letters. This is regular expression for recognizing all alphanumeric strings with a leading alphabetic characters. There are lex predefined variables which can use like YY text, YYleng, YYin and YYout. YYtext holds a string containing lexeme. YYleng gives you length of the lexeme. YYin points to the input stream. By default, it is pointing to standard in, but if you want to read input from file, you can set a YY into file pointer. YYout, if you want to write output into file, you can set it to file. Otherwise, by default, output will be written into standard output. So these are examples I've given here. If you give this regular expression and action as displaying YYtext, YYleng, here you can test this and it will show you current lexeme matched and length of current lexeme matched. These are lex library routines, YYlex, YYmore, YYless and YYwrap. These are inbuilt library routines and you can use as per your requirement. These are functions. As we have discussed, YYin is of file pointer type. YYout is file pointer type. This is character pointer, YYleng. So the detailed description of these variables is given here. These are pattern matching primitives as we have discussed for asterisk, plus and question mark. Similarly, you can follow these. If you write dot in action part, it matches with any character. Slash n matches with new line. You need this pattern matching primitive for forming regular expression while giving leg specification. Now let's see what is Yak. Yet another compiler. It is used for building parser automatically. Like leg specification, you can give Yak specification for generating parser for your compiler. It is tool which will produce a parser for a given grammar. To produce a source code of syntactic analyzer of a language produced by this grammar, and it generates LALR parser in the form of a C program. Now, when you are giving input, here you need to give .y file. .y file you are giving as input. Suppose I give here add.y, it is going to generate add dot tab dot c. Now, if you want to use this Yak along with lex, it will also generate add.tab.h. So at output of this Yak command, you can find add.tab.c is a C program generated. You can give this as input to this compiler. Here .c file will be given and .out file will be a.out will be generated, which is executable similar to lex file .out file. Here you can give input and it will generate syntax tree. Add.tab.c or it will generate, if you are giving with -d option, add dot tab dot h file will be generated here. So this is C routine which is generated, and this is header file which is getting generated, which is used for communication between Lex and Yak tool. This is general format of a Yak file. Declaration part, grammar rules, and user subroutine. This is example of Yak specification where we are specifying here grammar. This is declaration part and this is user subroutine. As you can note here, we are using here tokens, name and number. These are terminal symbols in this grammar. These terminal symbols will be recognized by Lex tool. These are terminal symbols. You can specify like this, tokens this. As we have specified here, token as name and number. This is another example where I have added it as id, num, expression. These are this expr you can specify explicitly as a start symbol. Start symbol which is a non-terminal. This is sample example where you can specify in .y file this particular grammar. Now we don't want to specify just grammar but action associated with it. So this is grammar and action associated with. Action is here, these are built-in variables of Yak tool. Now here after colon first symbol, term and factor. So this is $1, this is $2 and this is $3 which is assigned to here $. We are doing here computation. This particular example works as a calculator for calculating values. For recognizing this token, parser needs tokens from lexical analyzer. So you need to design lexical analyzer in this form. It is going to return number. Since we have mentioned here number, exactly in same way we are giving here number. You can save this with scanner.l. You can save this with scanner.l name and you can save this file with parser.y file. .l and .y. You can specify precedence as well. So precedence is in this direction as arrow points. Operator which is having highest precedence will be listed lowest in this list. And this you need to give in declaration part. So in this presentation we have discussed about Lex and Yak. Lex generates C code for lexical analyzer or scanner. Lex uses patterns that matches strings in input and converts string into tokens. Yak is yet another compiler which generates C code for syntax analyzer or parser. Yak uses grammar rule that allows it to analyze tokens from Lex and create a syntax tree. Both can be used together. Lex generates tokens which will pass to the parser, and Lex and Yak can work together and can generate this syntax tree. Thank you all.